I'm George from MovieWeb. I'm really excited to talk to you guys about this movie. I want to start, Han, with you and ask, I felt at least that the dynamic between you and the grandmother was, in a lot of ways, the heart of the movie. And it was emotional. And I want to know more about working with her and crafting that, and especially the resolution between them in the room, in the art studio.
Okay, so actually, the emotions you might have felt, or all the others will feel, is that like kind of Korean culture-y stuff, and we have this culture that we respect the elders, and like here we don't have like say, hey, why don't you blah blah blah, but in Korea we say a lot of like high quality words for the respect of the high generations, and that might be very great ingredients for like feeling those emotions, and for also in real life. And when there was a time I went to YJ's place, and that we could like pre-read this like script throughout, and when we entered the door with Andrew and Kijin Kim, who's a cinematographer, and when we instantly opened the door, she told me, let's read throughout the script, without saying like we are who, something like that. And I just had an interview with her in the other room, and she said she was testing me. She really wanted to see I was ready, and she said just now I just passed it, and
You've been waiting all this time to find out. Huh?
It was an awesome experience. And also at Sundance, when she saw the film for the first time, she turned to me and said, "Well done."
Nice. That's
was,
so cool.
yeah.
You guys, speaking of read-through and dynamic, the relationship is so important, and it goes through such a roller coaster. Did you have a lot of time to work on it before? No. It just had to happen on set. Huh?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. And our first scene was kind of, you're meeting this couple 10 years into their relationship after they decided to have a kid. There's certainly a physical shorthand that these two people would have. The first scene we shot was after the moment with the dinner with Marie Tran, and after Angela like just gets it out finally. It's like, I'm not grateful. I hate that people give you awards for this. It's not how I feel. And then the encouraging. So the first shot was like, should I have said that? It's like, yes, you needed to say that. It was very, very middle of the narrative and middle of a lived-in relationship thing to drop in on your first day. And, Kelly and I had 15 minutes, a couple of exercises Andrew gave us where we talked about a secret the couple would have together, a secret they keep from each other, just those little textures that add some grit.
Yeah.
But then falling into it, it was just such a delight to be with such an incredible actress who just, you feel it shift. It's like from the back of the house, it may be minimal, but when you're right up here, and it's like somebody so well that you can tell how they're feeling even before they have words for it, sort of level of intimacy. Kelly just came in with a character loaded with that, and it helped me adjust and find Lee. So just the Angela I got to meet with that first take, because we talked about it. We talked about our characters, but we didn't show each other our characters until we were shooting. And it was just there.
You've had scenes with and worked with some really heavyweights. And I'm curious to know what it's like. I mean, Killers of the Flower Moon, you do so much of the work, and there's these, from the director to the star to Leo, like, and Marty, it's like, oh my God,
Right.
Like, so that trial by fire a little bit? Like, you're just
to a degree, I think it was trial by fire and the getting over the celebrity of it, because at the end of the day, they're where they're at because they're really fine actors and they're committed to what they're doing. So I didn't want to do them the disservice of only seeing the name and only seeing the celebrity. I had to get over that. That was my block in the first just little bits of doing it all. After that, Fast Friends, same thing. As you're treated to this character that this masterful actor hands you out of nowhere. I'm talking about you right now.
I want to before I end, I want to ask real quick. You have to run such a gamut, like literally experience every possible extreme. Can you just talk a little bit briefly about, for the character in this movie, she is going through it over and over again.
She needs help. Yeah.
Absolutely.
She needs therapy. Yeah, I mean, to echo what Lily said, like I felt so grateful that I had scenes with pretty much every single person in the ensemble. And Andrew did such a good job of casting the film where we didn't have time to build camaraderie, talk about relationships. Joan and I didn't talk about our mother-daughter relationship. We sort of fell right into these really intense scenes with each other. And I think it's a testament to the environment that Andrew creates on set, but also to the generosity of all of these incredible actors that I got to, like, the privilege of working alongside, that it was just easy. You just show up and you're listening to everyone.
Well, you guys did a great job, and your chemistry is obvious on screen and off. So. Thanks so much.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Lord.